Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl Black on Minimalism. I'm doing a read for today. We're going to do a spread of 12. We're going to be using the Clueless Tarot deck, which is Clueless Tarot Guidebook deck. And like I said, we're going to do a spread of 12 for today. I came downstairs to do the read in one of our pods that's in the building that we're in. I don't think I've said thus far, but we are in DC at the moment. So continuing on this little nomadic spiel that we've been in since November. But I hope that you guys are having a beautiful day. And let's just get straight into the read. So the first thing that came up, exactly my thoughts that I was going to speak to Aaron about, the Queen of Wands. This is somebody, they're receiving a service, a spa service in this particular pictorial demonstration for this card, but there's a phone call coming in. Then you have the Ace of Cups that is coming forward. This is something being gifted to you, maybe in the essence of coffee. When I think about coffee, I think of it like the start of the morning, a breath of fresh air, like kind of speaking to what's going on in the Queen of Wands energy for this. Then we have, I think this is the Ten of Swords, right? Mm-hmm. This is the Ten of Swords. So this is the scene in Clueless when she's like, she comes from the party, she comes home with, is it Ethan? What's his name?
I can't think of his
name. You know who? Ethan?
No.
Ethan. Well, she's coming riding in the car from him, and he tells her to get out. After he tells her to get out, she has to try to call someone to come and pick her up, which is her stepbrother, or her brother figure at that time. And he's busy doing something, but he's like, okay, where are you? She's like, I'm in the valley. So basically he has to come and get her. While she's waiting, she gets robbed. And then all I can hear is like, not my Aliyah. Y'all know how much Aliyah costs. I think it was her shoes, right? It's so funny because I'm looking at her outfit. And what do you call it, boo?
A boa.
A boa. Aaron's been calling my little scarf. I didn't think it was a boa. But she's like, who the frick puts on a sweatpants with a leather jacket and this boa scarf? And I was like, well, I can't be anyone but me. So it's like maybe being torn down for being you, like, that's a word. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue with this read because it's like, oh, shoot. The deck flipped up, but it's funny. Okay, so this wants to come out because it was facing up when I when I was shuffling the card, the Queen of Swords. So I see this as somebody who is very studious. She's studying something, paying attention to, like, it's like a lightning bolt that's on the board. So like maybe something that's a big idea at this time. And I'm going to use my book for these cards today and see what comes up. So we have the Two of Swords. This is at a crossroads. We've been getting that in every deck. We also have the, what's this? This is the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups has a clouds above them as well. Four of Cups is like looking at the waist or like considering the waist around you. That's how I see it. You have the Hangman energy, which is this in the movie is when he goes out for the competition and he doesn't think he's going to do well, but maybe like utilizing, putting your skills out there, and he actually like kills it for the competition. And then we have the, what's this? The Four of Swords. Right?
Yeah.
This is the Four of Swords. So this is when they're at the dance. I'm going to just say his name is Evan. And what's her name? Amber. They're dancing together, but it's a whole bunch of noise around them, like phone calls, communications coming in. And then we have the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is like everything coming at you all at the same time. And you're like, what the fuck? You know, like what is happening? Then we have the Strength card. Okay, like after all that, you're like, I need relaxation. The Ace of Cups is like, I'm being gifted something from the heavens. And then you have like the Ten of Swords. You're going over a lot of like noise. I kind of see that as like noise coming forward, and then you're at a two of swords, which is a crossroads, and then that lightning is present there as well. You have the four of cups that's present, the hangman, like a decision to make, and then the four of wands is like has to do with something in the connection, but like communication around it. And then the nine of swords is like things just coming in fast. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is a strength card, and fire energy is attached to the strength card. I think that's Leo. And then we have the chariot. The chariot is like being on the go. You're traveling, but it's like you come to a stop, right, while traveling. And then you got the hermit card. This is going internal. This is Miss Geis. That's her name, right? Miss Geis? Oh, it's all coming to me. Like, y'all, I have read this deck a million times, and I always forget everyone's name. And today, I'm like, oh, I got all the names. And Miss Geis, she's, like, standing in front of the classroom, like, engaging with, like, something to come forward. Also the clock is present in this card, which is it's a little, what time is it? It's like it's 12:15. The time is 12:15, so maybe that time is significant for the time that you need to like take consideration and be present. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune that's facing up, right? So I'm going to read the Hermit card, and I'm going to read the Wheel of Fortune, and then also the Queen of Wands. So the Hermit card came out first. I'll read that. She might not live in a Hollywood outlaw in the woods, but Miss Geis values her alone time. She's not quite a Betty yet, but she's totally the thoughtful hermit who will open up to a select few with a gentle nudge. This is nothing quite like enjoying a cup of coffee in between classes. This card is a great reminder that it is a time to step back, look inward, and really consider if you should be around people right now. So it's asking you to go internal. And sometimes saying no is a way to go. Introspection looks really good on you. So that's what I feel like the Queen of Wands came up. Is a time to sit still. Because once you come to a place where you like kind of sit still, you also clarify on the communication as well. So Cher's masseuse, Fabian, is confident in herself, as she is magic with her hands, like her skills. Her radiant energy melts your stress away and leaves you totally refreshed and ready for anything. And she may be quiet at times or whatever, but she will always tell you what you need to hear. I think this is me, because I am like, and the same thing with Miss Geis, like I am that person, and I think all of this is what I needed to hear for my internal reasons, but also for you guys. If you ever been in a place where you're like, you know, you're not that boisterous person all the time. I think for me, I've learned to be very quiet when I need to be, because in maturity, I realized everything doesn't deserve a response. And so she will always tell you what you need to hear when you need to hear it, meaning like if asked, or if somebody is just like, you know, coming to you for advice and it's a safe place for them and you, then you'll go ahead and do it. If you don't want to hear it, either way, you can trust her. And I can definitely say that for me, like, and I say it all the time, like you might tell me something, it's forgotten. Because I'm not a collector to share. I guess I'm a collector, because people feel comfortable in sharing with me. Then the next thing I'm going to talk to is the Wheel of Fortune really quick. Okay. Maybe it's towards the front, yeah. All right, guys, I hope that you've enjoyed this read thus far, because I think it's okay. It's okay to like go through a process of like finding significance in the slower moments, which I've been doing with Aaron as well, because it's necessary. Because on the other side of things, you come out with clarity and come out right where you're supposed to be. No matter how hard you try, you cannot change destiny. The Wheel of Fortune shows us that what goes up must come down. Huge change is coming, for better or worse, but mostly better. There you are, strolling along with a sad song playing in your head, because everything feels inside out when, bam, it hits you. An epiphany, like a fountain exploding in realization. You may not have gotten what you want, but you are totally about to get what you need. So accept that you're experiencing what you're experiencing and go with the flow. So as I asked for going with the flow, the point of the matter is like, don't expect too much, don't expect too little. Like if you just like go with the flow, you'll be pleasantly surprised. So I hope that you guys receive this message. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you so much. Bye.